When you pull up to Mason Steakhouse in Quincy, you know it is something extraordinary. I mean, it looks like a shrine to the steak. This building was built as a Masonic lodge 100 years ago, and after a fire, the new owner came in and broke the bank. It is absolutely beautiful. 12,000 square feet, 300 seats, an open kitchen, bars, dim lighting. This might be the sexiest steakhouse in Massachusetts. I love the lighting and the crushed velvet seating. They even have animal heads made out of old Cape fishnets. I mean, there's something interesting wherever you look.
Mason's is the steakhouse that the South Shore needed.
Kevin Long is the VP of Culinary. He's worked at a lot of great, diverse restaurants, so he brings a lot of unique skills and creativity to the table. Some people will tell you that Wagyu beef is the best on planet Earth. Here they do a Wagyu flight. You can try United States, Japan, and Australia. The chef here tells me Australian is the best because it has the best marbling, but I think you should order it and decide for yourself.
The Japanese beef is the ultra luxurious, very, very rich. The American can vary a little bit where the fat distribution is a little different. You can compare them side by side, obviously. It's an incredible experience.
This is a steakhouse, and maybe the best cut is the ribeye, and it's cooked on a Jasper oven. That oven is maybe the best oven in the world for cooking steak. It's mostly charcoal with some wood cooking, and Chef Kevin says that gives it a pleasant smokiness.
We cut a good-sized 1-pound portion. We slowly grill it, and we let a lot of that sort of fat cook out, and what you end with is a really high-end product.
The flavor of these steaks stand on their own, but if you want to add a little more flavor, you can order the 6-sauce flight. I say get the steak, dip it in all 6 of the sauces, then you feel almost like you're having 6 steaks. Wagyu ravioli is phenomenal. It has that delicious Wagyu beef. They make all the pastas here in-house, so this is super fresh, hand-folded ravioli, and it has a lemon sage butter. These are just rich packets of tastiness.
You're getting these beautiful, rich pieces of beef inside the ravioli, and then we're really kind of doubling down on the richness and serving it with a frothy butter sauce. This is what we're going for. This dish is really over the top.
Mason Steakhouse offers a caviar bump. This is 10 grams of caviar served on the spoon, and here's how you do it. You take the caviar, put it on the back of your hand. It is so good. You guys are gonna need 10 more of those, please. It's all for the good of the show. If you're a duck lover, you definitely want to try the pan-roasted duck. It's made with cranberries, sweet potato korma, and cashews.
I think sweet potato and duck goes together great. Then we just do a little reduction with a little cranberry. That's kind of New England influence, so we really kind of got a lot of different stuff going on there. So many pieces of this dish that I absolutely love.
This is a slow-cooked pork chop with herbed semolina polenta, apricot mostarda, and a demi-glaze. The apricot mostarda is like a preserve that really brings out the flavor of that pork.
The pork chop is brined, slowly roasted, and then grilled over charcoal and served sliced. Then it has beautiful preserved apricots over the top. So it's really kind of a modern riff on a pork chops and applesauce, but instead of the applesauce, it's apricots. Everybody should order this.
You may feel a little stuffed after taking down a huge steak, but you gotta hang around for dessert. They have their own in-house pastry chef here cooking up some delicious and absolutely beautiful treats. The cherry blossom tree is a mousse with cake and jelly on the inside, chocolate branch, and cotton candy on top. Look at the gold flakes and the flowers on top. I mean, I'm not even sure I can eat this thing. It's just too beautiful.
Very Instagrammable, but no sacrifice on the flavor. You're getting show-stopping desserts that taste even better than they look.
I think local independent operators watched the success of the national steakhouse chains and said, you know what, we can do that, but we can make the food even more interesting and the atmosphere even more beautiful, and that's what you get at Mason Steakhouse in Quincy. If you come here, I think you'll have an almost religious dining experience.